Assalamualaikum and a very good evening. We are students from Section 1 of Introduction to ELT Methodology, and now we're going to present to you about Suggestopedia. I'm going to start my presentation with the question, what is Suggestopedia? Suggestopedia is a teaching method based on the idea how the human brain works and how we learn most effectively. It includes a rich sensory learning, a positive expectation of success, and the use of varied range of methods like dramatized text, music, and active participation in songs and games. The main goal of Suggestopedia method is for students to have a positive attitude towards learning as they enjoy the teaching and learning process. Second, it is for students to have an advanced conversational proficiency in a short period of time. There are 6 principles of Suggestopedia. The first one is comfortable environment. In the classroom, the chairs are arranged semicircle and face the black or white board in order to make the students pay more attention. The light in the classroom is dim in order to make the students' mind more relaxed. Second is the use of music. It is the use of Baroque music during the learning process. Baroque music, with its 60 beats per minute and its specific rhythm, will create a relaxed state of mind for a maximum retention of material. Third one is peripheral learning. The students learn English not only from direct instruction but also from indirect instruction. It is encouraged through the presence in the learning environment of posters and decoration featuring the target language and various grammatical information. The fourth one is free errors. In the teaching learning process, students who make mistakes are tolerated. For example, in pronouncing the word, the emphasis is on the content, not the structure. The fifth one is homework is limited. Students will reread materials given in the classroom once before they go to sleep at night and once in the morning before they get up. And the last one is music, drama, and arts are integrated in the learning process. Music, drama, and art are integrated in the learning process as often as possible in Suggestopedia.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Adib and I will be explaining the limitations of Suggestopedia. Firstly, it is the usage of music. It has disadvantages for some people who cannot study in a noisy classroom. Lozanov explained that using music during the learning process will create a relaxed mind and it is an optimum state of learning. But for the people who cannot study in a noisy class, they say that using music in the learning process it is not effective at all and it will be very irritating. Secondly, it will be difficult to be practiced in a developing country. For example, in Indonesia, there are at least 30 to 40 students who fail in one class. The teacher will have a hard time to control them one by one. Comparing with European countries which have practiced Suggestopedia method, for example in France and the Netherlands, there are only 10 to 15 students in one class so that the teacher can control them easily. We also have to decrease the students in the classroom. So for countries like Indonesia, it will be hard for them because they will need more classes. And for a developing country like Indonesia, they cannot practice the methods until they have more classes to make lesser students in a classroom.
The next one, we are going to talk about teaching, learning process or activities that can be done. There are 4 main stages of the activities in Suggestopedia method. The first one, presentation. The main aim of this stage is to help students move into a positive frame of mind and be relaxed. Also, with having the feeling that the learning is going to be easy and fun. The teachers can use music or song to make the students feel relaxed and happy during this stage before having the material. Next, the teacher can arrange the seats of the students so that the students can feel comfortable and everyone can see each other's faces. Arranging student seats into a semicircle facing the whiteboard is one of the examples. Moreover, the teachers should show an attitude of a spirit of easiness and delicacy towards the class as a whole and towards each student as an individual. To specify, the teachers should be concerned about the student's ability to receive a singing material given by the teacher, since the teachers do not want the students to feel uncomfortable. The next one, concert. There are two types of concert. The first one is the first concert, which is the active concert. During this session, when the teachers are reading, the students will look at the text and the translation. And it is not memorizing and only listen to music. The second one is the second concert, which is the passive concert. Students are invited to relax, close their book and listen to some baroque music while the text is being read in the background. This will also increase their alpha brain waves too. The third one, elaboration. Elaboration started since the first meeting of the teachers and the students. For instance, the teachers reminds the students that they are going together to prepare the material necessary for the film that they plan to make. This will make the students more aware and ready for what they are going to do in the future. Hence, they will listen carefully as they do not want to get a bad score when it is their time. The elaboration stage should be focused on the freedom and creativity of the students. All the previous stages are unified during the elaboration. Lastly, practice. According to Lozanov, this stage needs to be given the day after the concert stage to the students. By doing this, the teachers can make sure the students' comprehension of the materials they had learned before. To illustrate, the teacher can ask the students to mention every verb from the text given. It is also good to give the practice on the same day with the concert session as long as it does not stress the students.
As for the conclusion, Suggestopedia has received mixed response from its users. Though Suggestopedia is an effective technique, it has a lot of downsides to it, but still it can be put to great use if combined with teaching techniques. As teachers, we must know our students' potential and use it to our benefit so they can learn and receive our teachings well.